Greetings, my sons and daughters of the light. Yes, it is I, Jeshua. I come to you today to place my hand over each of your hearts. For yes, this is truth, dearest one. These new light codes, these new ascension codes, are continuing to be infused upon the planet at this time. For it corresponds, as they say, with the Holy Week, and it corresponds with my own resurrection and my own ascension process. This is a time that is being called for each of you to begin to listen, to quiet yourself, and return to love. What was brought forth through the Great Pyramid on that day, when Lea brought forth these new light codes in through the crystalline grid and the ley lines through the Great Pyramid of Giza, was a reactivation of the resurrection of the energy of love to return to this planet. And you see that what is occurring now, a year and a half later, is the reawakening of these frequencies into all life forms. And so I say to you, dearest children, that as you allow yourself to receive these powerful frequencies and these resurrecting light codes, you too shall be regenerated, renewed, restored, just as Mother Gaia is now being regenerated. For you see, dearest ones, it has taken what you call this pandemic to quiet people, to simply put a stop to human activity, to allow Mother Gaia to receive these frequencies into the very heart of Mother Earth, and also to the ley lines and the grid lines upon this planet. And you, all of you, are directly aligned to Mother Gaia. Each of you, by your mere presence, are part of the soul matrix of Mother Gaia. For Mother Gaia is truly a vibration of love. She was created in love, as you were created in love. And what she receives, you receive. And so despite what you understand, all of you are being regenerated and resurrected into your own light bodies, into new earth beings, just as we have spoken at our last gathering. But now, dearest children, the frequency is becoming even more heightened as more and more are beginning to remain quiet and still. Their physical bodies are being downloaded with new frequencies that will allow them to access their divine spirit at a deeper level of awareness. As has been said before, more and more individuals are awakening to their spiritual wisdom and to their spiritual guidance. More and more are accessing intuitive and psychic and spiritual gifts on a conscious level. Not only those for whom the veil has been removed, but for those souls as well who have chosen to remain in darkness. They too will be lifted from the veils and have more awakening and access to their own inner guidance. This indeed, dear one, is the resurrection and the ascension of the soul. Because what is happening the conscious collective vibration of your soul family is in need of resurrection. What I am saying here is that the human soul consciousness, there is a collective human soul consciousness of all souls on this planet that are simply being risen up in consciousness. That is why many had thought that I, Christ, would be returning into the heavens and all would ascend. Many have been waiting for my appearance. Many have been waiting for me to come to save them, to take them into the heavens and ascend. No, dearest children, what is happening now is the universal ascension process. Some, yes, are leaving their physical bodies and ascending into other realms. But more are ascending by remaining in their physical body. This is the ascension process. This again is the resurrection of the soul and the resurrection of the collective soul consciousness that is allowing humanity to return to love. Allowing for humanity to begin to shift their consciousness from fear to love by removing the veils, one by one by one by one, which shall allow humanity to begin to access and understand that they are more than the physical body and have access to their spiritual wisdom and innate wisdom, internal guidance, more than any other time in human history. So you see, this clearing, this purification that is taking place upon your planet on many levels is clearing the density of the human consciousness. These powerful light codes, these powerful ascension codes that are being downloaded as we speak, not only into the crystalline matrix of the earth, but into your individual matrix, into your own soul, will simply allow you to regenerate as a new earth being. And yes, people will begin to operate in new ways. People will become more conscious. People will understand that the earth is able to regenerate herself. And they are seeing the results of that regeneration by humans remaining quiet. And they will see the power of the earth. And there is no need to be afraid that the world will come to an end, that Mother Earth is dying. No, she can rejuvenate herself. See how quickly. And because you are part of her soul matrix, you are able to rejuvenate your bodies and your minds and your souls and your spirits quickly, 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 quickly. If you were ill, you are able to rejuvenate yourself. Yes, it depends on your consciousness. It depends on your belief system. But if you believe, so shall you receive. This is the miracle that is taking place at this time. This is the miracle that is taking place at this time, that people are being given this gift. They understand that they can regenerate their lives, their physical bodies, and yes, physically see that Mother Earth is able to rejuvenate herself quickly. Very surprising to many that the damage that has been done to Mother Earth by humans can be regenerated. All is forgiven. Mother Earth has the power to rejuvenate herself. And you, as we have said again, are connected to the soul matrix of Mother Earth by your mere existence. And you can rejuvenate your own life, mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, and yes, financially. You can rejuvenate any aspect of your life that is not in balance. And so there is no need to be afraid. This is a period of rebalancing the earth. And once, we will say, 3/4 of humanity is able to return to this balance, then there will no need to have this pandemic simply as a catalyst for this change. And so we would ask you to pray for, if you so choose, to pray that the 3/4 of humanity awaken to this truth, to return to balance. It is why Mary and I knew the importance of our book, Divine Union, the love story of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. It is why we have asked Lea to write this and to bring it forward, to help others to return to balance. This is the story. This is the premise. This now more than ever is to be understood by humanity at the collective consciousness level. And so people will begin to listen, for they will seem to find that returning within and the quietness is, they say, is not so bad at all. Return to love, return to love, return to love. And so, when 3/4 of humanity is able to receive these frequencies, and 3/4 of humanity is able to receive on a conscious level, then life as you know it will return back to some level of functioning and normalcy. And so today, as you allow yourself to receive this frequency of the ascension light codes that are currently being downloaded through you, you will have a new awakening and a new understanding of how you are to live your life, how you are to operate your life, and you will receive new information as to what and how you are to be living your life. Many of you are living in ways that are not productive for you. And so this realization and this understanding that change is here and change is dear. Change is here and change is dear. What I mean by this, dearest ones, that how you've been living your life, perhaps you've been forced to stop and say, oh, this is not how I wish to live the rest of my days. And there is always a choice. There is always a choice. There is always a choice. And so you are resetting yourself. You are resurrecting your energy and using your vital life force energy in a way that is more balanced and serves the collective. And as way showers and messengers of the light, you, dearest children, are the ones to bring this forward as my messengers, since you are all ascending in consciousness and vibrating at a very high vibrational frequency. You are the change that is needed for the world to receive. And so even at this moment, each of you are being downloaded with powerful frequencies of light and love and healing that will regenerate your physical system, regenerate your mind, and allow each of you to return to a state of balance and peace. And so, dearest children of the light, know that this is a very important time to allow yourself to receive these frequencies. Do not rush through it. Do not be afraid. Simply know that the higher realms of light, the Council of Light, the galactic forces that are overseeing this planet, are serving this planet for the greater good of Mother Gaia and all life forms. You are simply being forced to change your ways. You are being forced to stop and to reevaluate. And so, dearest ones, as these ascension and light codes are merging through you, as you are resurrecting the soul's consciousness into greater awareness of divine love and eternal life. And so, dearest ones, your own souls are being resurrected and lifted into a higher vibration. That is a calling and preparing you for your own ascension. You are simply being lifted from a lower vibrational frequency of the third dimension into your fifth dimensional light body. And your body will become lighter and lighter and lighter. That is why some are becoming ill and their physical bodies are being purified. Others who are choosing to leave their bodies are being purified at that level. But those who are becoming sick and surviving the virus are being purified at a very deep cellular level. Others who are not becoming sick are choosing to be purified without illness. There are many choices. Some are leaving their bodies to ascend. Some are choosing to become ill to purify their bodies to ascend into their light body, and some choose not to become ill and are able to ascend without death, without illness, but through love. All frequencies are returning to love. There are many choices. However, how you choose to ascend can be done with grace and ease. There is nothing to fear. You are just simply moving through your own purification, your own resurrection. And truly, the time is now. The time is now, the time is now, the time is now that you return to love and to be at peace. Be still, be still, be still, and know that you are God. Be still, be still, be still, and know that you are God. Be still, be still, be still, and know that you are God. And allow yourself to return to peace. It is why Mary and I are here. It is what I had experienced as I went through my own resurrection and my own ascension process, just as my grandmother Anna describes. For we are preparing humanity to enter into Christ consciousness, into unity consciousness. And so Mary and I stand with you as a unified force field, as twin flames, as divine complements, holding the sacred energy of Divine Mother, Divine Father for you. We are a unified force field, helping you to move forward into the cosmic alignment of your own truth. Prepare yourself to receive now, dearest children. Prepare yourself to receive. Prepare yourself to receive. Know that the love of God surrounds you, the power of God protects you, the presence of God watches over you wherever you are. God is, and all is well. And so, dearest ones, know that your spiritual immortality is simply your soul's ability to retain conscious awareness of your personal identity and memory while ascending into higher light through this transitional state of your physical body. Yes, dearest one, you are simply ascending into your higher light body while remaining or transitioning from your physical body. All are in this process of self-mastery, and there is no judgment of who stays or who goes. All are ascending and are on the pathway in the process for this planet and to all of humanity to return to love. Remember, we are in the last 10,000 year cycle of this planet, and this planet will return back to a balanced and conscious state of being, just like the Lemurians, just like the Telosians in the underground city under Mount Shasta, California. This is what and why this is all happening. Without this pandemic, at this time, humanity would not have slowed their consciousness to receive. So this is the miracle. This is the blessing. If you so choose to receive this and understand this at a conscious level, then accept it and use your own discernment as to what feels right and true to you. But know, dearest ones, this is the reason that we are here. And this is why you all have chosen to stay present, because you are the anchors for this work, to be anchored into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, into the divine soul matrix. And so, dearest children, we thank you for your time. We thank you for your attention. Go now and understand that this is all in divine alignment and all divine order. You are protected. You are loved. Go forward in the gift of grace. Go in peace. And we thank you, Joshua, and we're forever grateful. We thank Grandmother Anna as well for her guidance and her wisdom as she has brought forth this information today. We thank our beloved Mary Magdalene, and we thank all of the souls who have chosen to assist in this ascension process, preparing the earth, preparing all of us, and allowing us to move forward. We thank all the family of light who is assisting and bringing forth our planet and all humanity to her rightful position and place as the planet of love. And this we thank thee, and so it is.